asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Sleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too. Hi. Hi. Have you met Klingon? Pitma. The 45. The 45. That deserves a viewer theme. Oh, we need to go through them again. Klingon, Meme, Pitma, Dagama, Wybot, Toby. I want it all, baby, like a waterfall. Is that enough, honey? No, I want it all. Down, down, down. My baby wants me where we can be. P1TMX Liberty Melody. Oh. I'm getting there with it, Pitman. I'm remembering it. P1TMX Liberty. He's Pitman, he's our remedy. Oh, his mods are trolls, but wouldn't it fit? Just like mine, just a little bit. No. And it's like too many channel points. I don't know what to do. It's on a different pitch, isn't it? Too many channel points. I don't know where the pitch is, but I don't know what to do. Just wait to find his moment, and he won't be afraid when it comes, and he won't wait to find his moment. He won't be afraid, whatever comes. Can't hit the notes yet, let's warm up. P1TMX Liberty. Thank you for the 45 months, Pitma. $45 the 45 stream streak. Let me get things right. 45 stream streak, plus you're over halfway to your next theme tune. Oh my goodness. Because that last theme, Pitma 7, was Berwick Street. And I look at this, and I'm like, how on earth did I play this again? I'm so lucky I record all these and put them in a folder. I'm looking at this like, okay, it's good. What on earth was it? It was this. trying to remember what the melody is. When Pippa walks down Barrack Street, you notice it's a sign of the times, whatever it is. Finding his balance in a modern family. I've never watched Modern Family, but there's a bit you like with a tightrope in a TV show called Modern Family. I've never seen it. I just know very obscure facts about you, Pitma. Making sausage and corn fritters for dinner today. Lovely. Sounds great. You're watching Modern Family, right? I thought you were watching The Gooners or whatever it's called. The Goonies with the truffle shuffle. What is it called? Arsenal. Were you watching The Goonies with the truffle shuffle? What is this? You're watching This is the thing. How do I just call it, Pitma, so perfectly? We played on Tuesday and you were at the game, but you still kept your stream streak. Wait, but they're not probably playing that late in the evening. Or are they? Well, maybe they are. I've been to rugby matches that late. Champions League semi-final. Walking down Holloway Road after the game when I lurked and kept my stream going. Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate it. Almost done watching a short sci-fi series called Second Chance. Love the series. Sad it was short. Would you give it a second chance? Second Chance is. There we go. There's a TV show I loved as a kid. It went for one series, right? It was just the concept was so perfect. It was a TV show called 6 Degrees. And the whole conceit of the show was that there was 6 different characters and you followed their lives and you'd be following the storyline of one and another. It sets them all up and then suddenly all their storylines started crossing. So you'd see a character. First it would just be like the character is like walking in the background of a shot and you go, that's that other character in that other storyline. And then you see them go to do this other thing. And slowly all their lives merge more and more as you go through the series. It was really cool. But it only lasted like one series. But the people who remember 6 Degrees are like, it was sick. It's just such a cool concept for a show. Landar. Speaking of theme tunes, Landar has a theme tune. How's it going, Landar? I can remember this. I haven't been here in so long and you're going to try the feat. Of course I'm going to try it. There's no promises I'll do well. Landar XT. So I remember the chorus. Topical banter XT. Landar XT. Landar XT. There we go. And then it's I've got it. Watching The Apprentice with his knot of a half. You don't have to go far to have a laugh with Landar XT. Starbucks XT. 6 Degrees XT. With Landar XT. Landar XT. I remembered it. Look at that. Be impressed. Be mightily impressed. I think this is the first time you've ever done the banter bit properly. I don't have much to banter with so far today, but I milked something out of it. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. You know, in the UK, Klingon, Kevin Bacon does a lot of TV adverts for a mobile network called EE. So There's a whole generation of people who only really know Kevin Bacon. They don't. I mean, what can I name of Kevin Bacon's? The one where you're not the government doesn't let you dance in a small American town. What's it called? Footloose. I know Footloose. What other films of Kevin Bacon could I name? And the EE adverts. You're too young for Kevin Bacon films, but are you so young that you haven't seen TV adverts with? There's a middle ground where you're too young for the films, right? But old enough for the EE adverts. Yeah, you've seen the playing himself in the Guardians of the Galaxy specials and the EE ads. Okay, interesting. The EE ads are now. Well, but the thing is, Landar, if you're too young, you just don't watch TV, right? You only watch Twitch and YouTube, right? So there is a middle ground. Whereas a young crowd who wouldn't know the TV adverts because they have no centralized media consumption. There you go. Kevin Bacon's practically one of. Speaking of 6 degrees of separation, Kevin Bacon's practically one of the family, according to Klingon. Of course, Landau, because of course you're watching The Apprentice, watching Kevin Bacon on his TV screen. He's advertising mobile. EE. Kevin Bacon, EE. It's meant to be XT, not EE. You get the point. That's quite hard to do in time. You get the idea. Landa only remembered your Twitch password today, which is why I've returned to the stream. Landar's grand return. Now that you have remembered your password. I like the way you stuck it out though, Landar. You haven't gone, oh, I will just click the forgot password and go through my 2-factor authentication and set up a new password and stuff. You're like, no. You know when you're having a conversation with someone, you're like, I'm going to remember this person's name. I'm not going to Google it. I'm not going to Google this person's name. I'm going to remember this darn celebrity's name. I'm going to remember it. And I don't care how long it takes me. And then you receive a message from that person like 6 weeks later, like, you know, Kevin Bacon. Or, I don't know, who's a celebrity? Randy Newman. I can't name celebrities. Backshaw, you know, the outdoorsy guy. Backshaw. But you've done it with your passwords. Oh yeah, Steggy. Local celeb Steggy, everybody. In the house. Since I know you won't do it to yourself, I'm going to do it to you, Steggy. Get your follows in for the Steggy. Get your followers in. Well, hello, Skibbity Riz, God Sigma. You know, we don't have enough Gen Z energy around here. I'm so glad. How is the Skibbity toilet? Is it still a thing? Landar, thank you so much. Say what? For gifting a subby to the Klingon. Klingon, enjoy spamming your platypies and your juggling Tobies. Not really, it's all gone. What's the generation after you? Gen Y or whatever. Gen A? Gen Y? I don't know what they are. But they're not continuing the... Toilet. Okay, Skibbity Toilet is Gen Alpha, it's not Gen Z. Okay, I stand corrected. There's a fine line. I'm a millennial. I don't know these things. You have to educate me. I need your help desperately. I need a lot of help. Landar, thank you so much again for gifting a subby to Klingon. Klingon will get maximal use out of that. You know, sometimes when someone does like a big 5 gifted site and you look through the names they've been gifted and you're like, oh, these people might not maximize the use of the emotes, right? And you're like, really appreciate the 5 gifties, but darn, it rolled people that probably aren't going to use them, right? So it's really nice when you see a gifty go to someone where it's like, they're going to get maximal use. Always do it personally, yeah. There's one stream I go to where I have a thing, Landau, with this stream where it's like, I have picked out one person. And when, you know, occasionally there'll be a month where that person doesn't have a sub, I will always just gift that person a sub. If I'm there and that person doesn't have a gift. And partially because I know that they slightly troll the streamer in a fun, banterous way. And it's like, okay. I know they will do good with these emotes trolling the streamers. It's great. Oh, yeah, it's sacrilege though, Klingon. Star Wars kept up my sub to you for some reason this whole time. Well, I super appreciate it, Landa. I really do appreciate it. How are you? Look at that. How are you? How's everyone? Okay. So you're not interested in me. I'm still recovering from that stag do on the weekend, to be honest. I'm still not fully recovered. You can see, because I still haven't shaved. Look at this big beard. But I'm making it through. I'm making it through, Pitma. It's, streaming puts me on the straight and narrow. Like the OG 3 and the first one of the Jar Jar Binks film. I agree. I agree with that take, Klingon. 100%. See, did you get into Star Trek as a kid? Because I didn't get into Star Trek until, like, my 20s, you know? Landar, thank you for the 11 months. XT, 11 months with XT. Ooh. Please, okay, sorry, Landar, I'll stop. Don't play my theme anymore. Do you play music on this stream? I try. This is music. You don't count your theme tune as music. I do. Here's the song list. I also, Landar, the updates you haven't seen. So I've got the piano in a slightly more permanent setup now. So I can just... Pitma, you got to wait till Halloween for Magic Pie. I've got the piano more set up in a more permanent way. So I can... It'll take me like 1 minute to set up the piano. So the piano songs, well, the pieces of music that I play on piano are also on the song list now. And I have the viewer themes on there as well. We've expanded that a bit. But, so yeah. So we can more fluidly go between piano and guitar. We don't have to have them as separate. Yeah, very interesting. But that's, you know, same old songs that you know and love. Even more banter in between. I fancy doing Alone with Two. You're like, we just heard that on the intro, Toby. Well, you're going to hear it again and you're going to like it. Yeah, is the new lineup announced? I haven't seen it. I have not seen what the next lineup will be. I don't think I watched the New Year's ones, actually, funny enough. Yeah, I don't think I watched the New Year's episodes. So I have a few to catch up on. Can you play piano with a pick and guitar by pressing keys? Yes. We're 4 or 5 weeks into a season. Well, I wait until... You know me, Lander, I wait until... This... Pitmo, when I pick the strings like this is called piano style. With 4 or 5 weeks into a season, I'll wait until I can do the whole season in 1 month. I'll wait till there's like 2 weeks left of the season. Then I'll get the 1 month Channel 4 membership. Oh, here we go. I know Armado, I know Joanna Page, and I know Joel Dommett. Joel Dommett's a good shout. So I know 3 of the 5. That's interesting. I don't know Amy Gledhill. And I don't... Kamali, the name rings a bell. Kamali's name rings a bell. Or Kumail? Oh, that's being in a Marvel film is going to be... Oh, okay, yeah, I know this guy. Okay. I don't think I've ever watched anything with him in, but I know of him. Did I see the Doolittle thing? Maybe. Or what do I know him in? He is in something I know. Did he have a stint on, like... I'm thinking he was in, like, How I Met Your Mother or something. I swear he did a short stint on a sitcom. Oh, he was in that Dungeons and Dragons thing, okay. I vaguely remember that. Adventure Time, okay. And then, yeah, I saw clips from the Silicon Valley one, so I know from that. Okay. Right. Let me play this song. Songs, I actually play them. It's a decent film called The Big Stick, too, about his real-life love story. Interesting. That is brave. That is very brave. I don't need the lyrics to this, but I'll bring them up anyway. Here's Alone with Two. Appreciate you all being here. This is good fun. Toby, where is your music at to listen to? Right here, right now, Steggy. This is the thing about ghost stories, Steggy. You're in one. Mojo, clicked in like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Woo! And tumble through a dream. And as the scene changed, no, your face stayed the same. As if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone with you. Alone with you. to rebellion, defiant and sweet. But you're stronger than the wall. Good lives couldn't tear us apart. Won't sleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, no, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone with you, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Here we go in the world. We are young, we are free. Keep our teeth nice and clean. See your friends, see the sights, and feel alright. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Wow, a song. Can you believe it? I'm not sure about that song business. Not sure about all that. Elite, thank you, Pitma. My brain sped read it as wow, what a song. I was going to be like, thank you. And then I realized, no. Just because there's two W's doesn't mean there's two words beginning with W. Ask Yellow Vlover. Wow, a song. Do you not remember me? I would never say something nice. I remember you now that you've changed your name colour, Landar. Now I recognise you. Before, when you were blue, no idea. But now you're green. Now I get it. Now I understand it. Now it all makes sense. I can change it again. It's a chameleon. He's a chameleon. This is how I remember that the Pokemon Charmander is Pokemon number 5. Because it's Karma, Charmeleon. They come and go. I was told recently that my stream is like ping-ponging between, oh, this is really cool, to, oh, this is extremely cringe. And it's like you're constantly being spun between these two states of like, this is really cool, this is really cringe, this is really cool, this is really cringe. And I like it. There's no, we don't do middle. You're either cringing harder than you've ever cringed, or you're thinking, this is super cool, man. And you can never place yourself. It's acceptable. It's acceptable, man, to cringe. Well then, I'm not doing my job properly and I should make you cringe even more. Anyone see the Star Fox announcement? What are our thoughts on the Star Fox announcement, people? Am I the only one that cares? Let's tell if anyone wants a song from the song list. It was an interesting thing to wake up to. You care, Landar. What are your thoughts? What Star Fox announcement? Right, go away for 15 minutes and watch the Star Fox Direct and tell me what you think. Nintendo shadow dropped to Star Fox Direct. You want to get rid of me already? Well, have I got you for 20 minutes before you're watching Taskmaster Unveiled? I'm trying to think of a funny joke where it's like Big Brother's little brother. Or Taskmaster's little Taskmaster or something, you know. It's the bonus show. Not Landar is at work late, so I can probably stay a little. We have some quality Landar time on the go, folks. My teeth nice and clean, see your friends, see the sights, and feel alright. I want to do Last Bit of the Summer. I've been feeling it again. I just love this song, man. It's the first bit of the summer, really. Technically. I know Citrus was doing some... it's technically the first day of the summer thing earlier. I was like, it's barely spring, isn't it? Now you're saying it's summer. You're playing the non-awful ones. Thank you. It would really be helpful to me if I knew which ones were the good ones and which ones are the non-awful. Oh, Jesus, my chair nearly broke. There aren't any... I know, I didn't say that. I said, tell me which ones are bad and which ones are non-awful. I'm fully aware there are no good ones, okay? You don't need a good or an S tier on the tier list maker. Okay, did I? I regret my words and deeds. Pitmer, I keep thinking, like, is it actually April the 1st? And when I look at the date, I'm just someone's April fooling me. But anyone who hasn't seen me here, this is all a joke. I would hope that the fact that I am very willingly going along with it would clue people in. But you never know. Yes, it's all good. Landar is part of the Team Toby family. Here at Team Toby, we are dedicated to sending you your robes. Last bit of the summer. Yeah, Landar. You've got a Star Fox Direct to fit between my stream and not Landar getting home. You've got to fit in a Star Fox Direct. Lando Calrissian, yes. Well, when that Solo movie came out, I had a song I made up. It was like, who was that? What was the name of the actor who played Lando in the Solo movie? Is it Danny Glover? Is that his name? It's like, Danny Glover is not my Lando. Donald Glover. Donald Glover is not my Lando. He's just a boy who thinks that he is the one. Lando Calrissian. Stop hating on Donald Glover. I'm just saying. I've never seen the Solo movie. It's the one Star Wars movie I haven't seen. So I don't know. I can't judge his performance yet. It was just a catchy little song I made up, okay? Completely original songs here on Toby Ellis. Loved him in Community. Oh, he's the guy from Community, okay. I've only seen like 2 episodes of Community, but he's okay in everything else, but I haven't seen his own show. Interesting. I'm so sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry for everything. Last bit of the summer. Let me bring up the words. Before you regret your words and deeds. I need 2 pages now. Never seen Community. It's amazing in Atlanta. It's very... Isn't that a name of a sky? Didn't you have like Sky Atlanta? There's like a whole bunch of TV shows that count as... Is that just like, here's TV shows from New England? It's the East Coast. Is that what Sky Atlanta is? Just shows from the East Coast. On at 9, 8 Central. HBO shows mostly, okay. Are they on at 9, 8 Central? Because I only watch stuff that's on at 9/8 Central. The other thing you've missed, Landar, is we now have a clicker board. Here's Last Bit of the Summer. How about it? We have a command, Landar, it's been so long you forget we have a command for this. Just type 14 in the chat. Just type 14 and I play the song. It's magic, watch, it works. Trust me. No, it won't be long till you waltz out in the sun, drinking the air, the grass is greener than ever. But with one brown leaf, we say goodbye to the beach. We'll love again out here in the summer. It doesn't matter, don't waste it without me. We'll find in the numbers the last bit of the summer. Come on, don't cry like this. In the last bit of the summer, don't waste it forever. The last bit of the summer, come on, don't waste it without me. No, it won't be long till we march out in the sun. You know, the worst is just before it gets better. It gets better. And if times all change, we'll take a photograph to remember now. We're gonna stop our fun and shout it down. Just shout it down. Don't waste it without me. We'll find in the numbers the last bit of the summer. Come on, don't cry like this. In the last bit of the summer, don't waste it forever. The dying of the summer, come on, don't waste it without me. Come on, baby, rest in my arms tonight. Oh, come on, baby, it's the last bit of the summer. Come on tonight, don't waste it without me. Don't you dare waste it without me. We'll find in the numbers the last bit of your summer. Come on, don't cry like this. In the last bit of the summer, come on, let's fight for us. In the last bit of the summer, don't waste it on forever. The dying of the summer, come on, don't waste it without me. Don't you dare waste it without me. There it was. Oh, Oh, Landar. It's not Landar arrived home early, has she? She's hijacked the keyboard, has she? Thank you for the quintuple clappies, Manda. Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music. Shout out to Manda music. Our stream on Tuesday was pretty nuts, wasn't it, gang? We had like 7 raids. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Manda, for the 45 months. That lines up with perfectly. Pitner got a 45 stream streak today. And Manda's at 45 months. I've returned the wrong time. No, you've returned the perfect time, Landar. I've found this now. It's interesting, right? The rhythm we've kind of got into is Tuesday streams tend to be very busy. Lots of people show up and we get lots of raids. And Thursdays are a bit quieter, but that gives me opportunity to play a few things, and like people who don't normally get an edgeways in the chat can actually have a good chat. So I think it works out really well on the rhythm. Like Tuesday, I always thought it would be the other way around. I thought Thursday would be the really popular day, and Tuesday would be. But actually, it's Tuesdays when everyone kind of goes, wah, crazy, wah, whatever that is, disturbed, wah. And it's Thursdays where we have it a little bit quieter, and people can actually get a word in edgeways, right? It's great. I chat too much no matter the day. I'm with you, Landar. I'm like the worst lurker on Twitch. I can't lurk at streams. I have to stick my oar in. Which is very unlike me in other parts of life. But on Twitch, it's like, because it's just get involved in the banter, you know? Is that a hairy butt? I believe that is actually a dancing lily pad. It is a dancing lily pad. Manda, let me know what you think of Star Fox. I'm especially intrigued by your opinion of it, Manda, because I know you watched the movie, and now we got the Star Fox reaction. So I'm very intrigued what you think. Manda knows what I mean, Landar. Manda knows. Did you see the mem in Discord? We have a mem in here. There has not been a Star Fox movie, Landar. You're not that... Just because you've been away since October doesn't mean you're that far out of the loop. You are out of the loop, but not that far. It's fine, Klingon. You know me. You make one little typo and I will jump on it. There's a lot of memes. You're going to have to direct me more clearly to which meme you were talking about. You talking about the... I like the otter... the Otter News one with the spider and everything. I tagged you. It's the one you tagged me, right? Star Fox, indeed. Do you ever think that Slippy gives you Mallow vibes? Alright, I've got to figure out which one Klingon you tagged me in. Hang on. Oh god, the hairy butt. Okay, yes, I did see this. I did see this. Yes. I could be a stenographer. I could do stenography. Mallow core. I see Mallow everywhere. Mallow's very misunderstood. And isn't it interesting? I see a frog and I think it's Mallow. Isn't that interesting? Deep down in Mallow's heart, right? Water is thicker than blood, which is this great pun because clouds are made of water. So it really confuses the situation. I know it's like only Manda who's getting this right now, but I'm hoping I'm blowing Manda's mind with this. We're nearly at a year of Klingon. Nearly. We've got a stream baby of Landar. Look at that, 9 months. We're due. 2 weeks overdue, in fact. Actually, yes, my mind is blown. It's very generous of you, Manda. Very generous. You kept unfollowing and refollowing for the meme, Landar. You kept following and unfollowing for the meme. That's why your follow age doesn't match up. Pitma wants Dancers Hill. Pitma gets Dancers Hill. Okay, that's how we do. Shout out to Manda. Okay. Oh, the meme, yes. Or the mem, as we call them here. I stand in solidarity with the memes. Dancers Hill. I used to play this every single stream. And I've got the Yuletide Hill here, the Christmas version. If we want Christmas in July. We got this, gang. Just because I'm a year late, Chris. You think I'm bluffing? You think I won't do it? I won't do it now, Chris, don't worry. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see your potential, they sing your birthday, Happy New Year, time is on the run, your friends are getting married. Till then we'll sing, and we'll dance, our dances here, feel the sun as we think, we'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, our dances here, let it ring as we drink, it'll all work out tomorrow. You should have moved out by now, they tell you, you should have found one somehow. You feel like you're in the wrong universe, it hurts. You lie awake most every night, in your mind had your plan to make things right. You imagine telling them you won, just wait. Till then we'll sing, we'll dance, our dances here, feel the sun as we think, we'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, our dances here, let it ring as we drink, it'll all work out tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. Wait, what if no one ever comes? Will we never fly? Will we never fly in the sun? Oh, dance, dance here. Feel the sun as we fade. We'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, dance, dance here. Let it rain as we drink. It'll all work out tomorrow. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see your potentially. Not only do we have Landar XT, we also have Aiden XD in the house. Thank you for those clappies, Manda. Of course you're going to dance on Dancer's Hill. Bad lyrics. 0 out of 10. I'll keep working to improve, Landar. Every song I'm getting better. Came here today to hear that bass behind you. Plugging it in is a faff. Can you hear it if I play really close to the mic? I'll try and be quiet to the mic. Toby had his fan account. I haven't seen you in a long time. Need to play. I used to know a load of stuff. I used to gig on bass, so I used to have like my bass chops. So, but now I don't have my bass chops anymore. I used to have all these cool licks, and now I can't remember them. See, I'm playing it too much like a guitar. I'm not properly doing the bass thing. I was thinking, I used to know like all the kind of Jamiroquai bass lines and stuff. You know. Yeah. I need to revise. I need to revise my bass skills. See, this is the thing. You guys are saying you want songs on Spotify to listen to in the car, right? But really what you want me to do is to shed bass. Really what you want me to do is to relearn all my bass licks. Alright, Klingon wants me to get the cube. I'm just going to go to the other room to get the cube. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with... I can never remember his name. Is it Hubert? It's this little character I draw. Hubert. It begins with a H. It's something. There's Hubert. He'll keep you entertained whilst I just go get the Rubik's Cube. And then we can solve it together. Klingon, your new theme tune's going to be just one of the best theme tunes here. Right, it's been stuck in my head a bit last couple of days. Sorry, Malcolm. Do you think you could give it a bit of love and try it out next time? Yes. In your endo, exactly, Klingon. It's gonna be like the best theme tune ever. Best viewer theme tune, in my opinion. Yeah, Aiden, it might not be... I have a very busy weekend coming up, so it might not be next week, but I could probably get it for the week after. This is long-form content where I'm like, yeah, I'll be able to do that for you in 2 weeks' time. And you're feeling rather blue, aren't you, Landar? You know what? You should snuggle up and watch the Star Fox Direct. That's what you should do. I'm so awake. Toby Ellis fan account. Put it in the queue. The bass. The bass. Well, the queue is open right now, so if anyone wants it, I will happily choose songs or stream. Don't get me wrong. I like being able to choose. When I started on Twitch, I would write full set lists. I would treat it like a gig, and I would write out the full set list for the evening. I just played Dancers Hill. I literally just played it, Steggy. Okay, tripping up the stairs. That's a real one. You had to step out. Play it again, Jester. Play it again. Fine. Sorry, Steggy. I'm sorry. There's Sunset Superstar. Alright. We have Tripping Up the Stairs and Sunset Superstar on lock. Ready to go. Look at this, Klingon. You're subbied now, so... You're on the timer as well. You know we do things analog here. Right. Cuthbert. Is it Cuthbert? I think it's Cuthbert. Cuthbert can look after you whilst I go grab the timer as well. So demanding. See, I was in a shop at the weekend, and like, they still had this timer I've had for like 15 years, right? This little timer I've had for like 15 years, and they still sell this exact timer in shops for like 15 quid. And I'm like, how do you sell this for 15 quid like that long ago? All right. Klingon wants me to do the speed run. It's low on battery. You can't really even see this timer in the camera, can you? I have to like do. You'll get the idea. I feel like my school PE teacher used this in the Middle Ages. I also have those clickers. I use them for counting things off. Those would be like, whoa, what are you doing? Toby, where is your music released? Alone with Two is on YouTube, and that's it, Steggy. There is an old version of That Feeling on SoundCloud. You need Toby songs when you drive. I so appreciate it, Steggy. I just have to get my act together. You can see the posters for the album. There's posters. Does that help you drive? Posters? Is there any hope for a proper release? People have been asking this for the last 20 years. I've been asking it for the last 20 years. No, Toby, no, it doesn't. See this? Toby's album released in 2025 on Y's birthday. On Y's, but begging, please. I'm begging as well. I'd actually pay you money. I'd pay money to get the thing done. I'm with you guys on this. I'm absolutely agreeing. I'm desperate. I'll get it on whatever platform you want. Give the musics. Alright. Is this sufficiently shuffled? We happy? Give me the word, Klingon, and I will start trying to solve. I'll put on the timer and go. I'm not going to explain much this time because... Look at that zombie Monkey Martin give, please. I'm not going to... No, I'm not cheating. I'm not going to explain what I'm doing because I'm going to try and... Not Landar has texted expressing unexpected interest in the Star Fox Direct. Ooh. No, one more spin in the middle. Happy now? Are we happy now? Give me that. Yes. Okay, here we go. Speed run in 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, step 1 done. Put these to the top. Shuffle these in. Now this one, this blue. I'm going to put that over the top. Do it twice. Slot that in. Same on this one, it goes here. And slot it in. Okay. Blue match with blue, do the red one. Fix the displaced. Keep going until all of these are done. Blue match with bluey. Displaced. Orange. Displaced. We need one more of those. Red. Displaced. Done. Alright. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. We have 9 o'clock. We do it again. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. Yellow here. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. We've made the fish. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. We've got the fish. U, we got a horrible pattern. This is a double pattern. Away, index, towards, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. Realign. We have to do it again. Away, index, towards, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2. What a recovery. And then we point that away, and it needs to go anti-clockwise. So it's F, F, I, T, T, F, F, A, A, I, F, F. Time. 1:58. Sub 2 minutes. TikTok, Toby, time is running out. No, the other middle. Guys. Look at that, sub 2. There you go. I'm not fast, but I'm consistent. And that's still pretty cool, right? It's cool. Sub 2 minutes is pretty cool. You're not really going to get much faster than what I just did with my method. I would need to learn a different method if I really wanted to go that much faster. As you can see, my method is very methodical. I would need something that's a bit more intuitive that kind of skipped some steps in order to get that faster. But I zoomed. I mean, I could probably get it down to like 150, 145 if I went ultra fast mode. And if it was in a good pattern, because on that one I had to do like every single step. Thank you for the claps, Aiden. Appreciate it. We got Jerry, we got Zombie. And Klingon wants tripping up the stairs. We can do that. This really happened. I really did trip up the stairs. Hence the song. This is real. Perhaps you need to oil it. It's already a pretty speedy cube, this one. It's already pretty WD-40'd. Is that drawing the cheese string guy? It looks like it. This is ancient lore from 3 years ago when I started streaming. I'm trying to remember his name. I think it was like Cuthbert. But I would draw this guy whenever I had to like pop to the toilet or something. He was basically my BRB screen. Was I would just draw this guy. And then I did it to some people IRL. I drew him. It was like, guys, I need to be right back. And yeah. This is just some ancient stream lore from like 3 years ago. Oh, oil the cube. What were you thinking? Don't answer that. Enjoy your song. Zombie, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to, okay? I don't know, maybe you want the answers, but woo! Let's trip up the stairs, people. Tripping up the stairs, falling down again. You win some, you lose some, my friend. Tell me, what did you expect? Nothing left of you. Get up and go. Got up and left. You'll get up and go. Got up and left. standing by the bed. Your ghost, last regret. Nothing unoriginal outside of the sea. Get up and go, got up to leave. This has to end. I have to breathe, be free. Na, 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 na. Say what I want to do, what I say, what I want to do, what I say, what I want to do, what I say, what I want to do, what I na, 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 na. Say what I want to do, what I say, what I want to do, what I want, do I want, what do I want, what do I want, what do I want, what? Bart Simpson, because he looks like Groot. Imagine being paid that much money to say, I am Groot. Imagine. Some crazy money for 3 lines. Say the line, Bark. There we go. There's the joke in there. You can put 2 and 2 together with that one. Say the line, Bark. I am Groot. Thank you for the claps, Manda. He also said, I am Groot in other languages. Ooh. Bilingual. That's terrible. I love it. Hey! Phew. We got there. It still doesn't top the whole Mallow is like Slippy. Slippy's a toad. Water is thicker than blood, but clouds are made of water. That whole thing. I'm going to be thinking about that all day and all night for the next week. Je suis Groot. But the bark joke is good. Hey, look. Not all jokes are for everybody, and that's okay. I was thinking about this earlier today. You know, everyone comes to my stream. We're all different. Some of us like pineapple pizza. Some of us don't. And yet, we're all mature enough to still get on with each other and have a good time, despite our differences, you know? Like, I love dodgeball. Zombie Monkey Martin hates dodgeball. But, you know, we find our commonalities and we agree to disagree, and it's, you know, we can all have different opinions here and it's okay. What if I said I was ambivalent on pineapple pizza? Oh, with enemies, you know where you stand, but with neutrals, who knows? See, Steggy, we're all different, and that's okay. You know, you have the wrong opinion, but that doesn't stop me thinking of you as a friend. You know? How dare you? Aw, you too, Steggy. I would eat it if offered, but probably not choose it. There you go. That's the ambivalence. Filthy neutral. Scroll up, Toby. I am scrolling. I misread that for a second, Zombie Monkey Martin. My brain was trying to figure it out. Okay, I misread. I now understand. Let me scroll up. Sorry, was distracted by Mom. So American. Mom. Who repeatedly kept asking, when's your kidney stone surgery appointment? So I missed the song. That's all right. But I'm going to echo the statement of your mom and say, when is the appointment? Klingon? Hey? You're all like, oh, Toby, when's the album? When's the songs? Toby. And while I'm asking the important questions, when is Klingon's kidney stone appointment? That's the more pertinent question. What's on the menu right now? Kidney stones, apparently. Can I get a big shout out, please, for Kurt Boy Bebop? How you doing, Kurt Boy? How was... Yeah, I didn't say which year, did I, Steggy? Actually, I did. I said 2025, so that's bad. Kurt Boy, how was the rest of Mystic Quest? I mean, I saw you complete it. But I would love to know your kind of final thoughts on Mystic Quest Legend, one of the greatest video games ever produced. See, look. Everyone's waiting on different artists to bring out albums. It'll make it even sweeter. Don't eat kidney stones, eat kidney beans. What if the kidney beans are very overcooked and they are stone-like? We got Steggy's song next. We got some Sunset Superstar. Let's bring this up. With an S, Sunset Superstar. Here it is. When bean becomes stone. I feel there's a song lyric in there. Bethanol is in. Hi, Bethanol. I gotta remember the words to this song. Fireberg is absolute fire. I 100% agree with you, Kurt Boy. You had a bad run at game hilariously. Oh, it's because you lost the revive, right? You didn't find the revive spell, so it became an absolute nightmare. Because the boss RNG is insane. Big fan of the boss theme, yeah, absolutely. Now, don't worry, I will do the whole thing, Bethanol, don't you worry. I'm just bringing up the lyrics. I got your back. You are home, right? This is not you calling from like, oh, I'm halfway on the station. Da, 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 da. You are home, right? That's what the melody is. Walking home in the dark. Don't be influenced. Right. Walking home in the dark. Don't be influenced. It's easier than it looks. It's easier than it looks. She let go, missing her, missing Raggy. WhatsApp is on her phone, on her own. I keep missing this chord, the D9. I know you like the Rogue 9 chords. This is a chord that Bethanol likes. I know you like that chord. You're making das Baguette. Just a single one. That's a bold move, Cotton. Bold strategy, Cotton. Don't tell Zombie Monkey Martin I just said bold strategy, Cotton. Of the chord. I got you back. It's a great chord for a walk down. Yeah, this whole thing, right? Rogue 9. Right. You are pro sleeping. Oh, I'm so excited for you and not Landar to be watching the Star Fox Direct. I am intrigued. I remember a piece I wrote years ago was a bit like that progression. Oh, it'd be cool to pull that out. But getting a good night of sleep is actually good. That's not going to fly here, Landar. We are Twitch goblins. We stay up all night on Twitch. And then as soon as it's morning, the first thing we do in the morning, see who's streaming. Okay, we're Twitch goblins. So this is the longest. You are joint, Bethanol. Pitma is also on the 45 stream streak. So it's you and Pitma are both on 45s right now. So it is the clash of the titans. It is the Bethanol clashing with Pitmer, making you both seem normal size. Here we go. Here we go. You two are like, oh, lovely, hi, and you're like, hey. And in reality, it's like stand up. It's like the tumbleweed goes, and you're just like, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. Chewing on tobacco. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Great team, yeah. 90 were joint, and you add them up. Imagine sleeping through the night without waking up to pee. Can't do that. Old man these days, Klingon. I'm with you. I presume yours is because of the kidney stones. If I was asleep, I would have missed that Star Fox announcement and would have never known of it. Yeah, I'm sure you would have found out about some... between now and the end of time, Kurt Boy, I'm sure you would have heard of it. I'd love to know your thoughts on that, Kurt Boy. I respect your opinion, even if you do. Even if you do start roasting my beloved Mystic Quest. I'm not sure Long Leonard is living long anymore if Mystic Quest is insulted. Nope, you would never know. Till the end of time. Well, lucky you do. That was years ago, mate. Between now and the Doctor Who episode, The End of Time. Is that a Tennant era? I'm thinking of The End of Time from Chrono Trigger, but everything timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly is going to use that reference, isn't it? Sunset Superstar. I do play songs on this stream, honestly. Bethanol and Pitmer on the 45. Thank you for the reference, Zombie Monkey Martin. Showing my age. You're making me show my age. It's the last David Tennant episode, you think? Ah, okay. I really want to... I'm not really interested in watching any more Doctor Who, to be honest with you, but like, it would be interesting to rewatch some of the Christopher Eccleston episodes. I'd like, because I kind of didn't really join in until David Tennant. And I only saw a little bit of Christopher Eccleston, and then I started watching it religiously. So it would be cool to go back to Christopher Eccleston, because I don't think I saw it as much. He did nothing wrong to me. It was just my first exposures to Doctor Who, and I was a little kid who wasn't that interested or whatever, you know? And then... So Eccleston did nothing to me, and that's what I'm saying now. Like, I want to actually check out the Eccleston, you know? Love Captain Jack, don't we all? Face of Bo and all that. Torchwood. Well, Torchwood was a bit too intense for me. Because it's like, it's Doctor Who, but it's edgy and for adults. And I'm like, this is too scary. Personally hyped for it. Yeah, exactly. Down for the expansion of the character. Yeah. I mean, you've basically got my take, Kurt Boy. I'm gonna take a while to be hyped for it.
Live our lives in imagination. We see all we could be and live with indecision instead. And hey, I wanna be just like you, superstar. And every morning when I wake up, I'm feeling further in the sunset. The wrong side of bed, it's like another life not meant for, yeah. I see my friends
song where I start chatting to the audience. Hey, gang! Landar's talking about Christopher Eccleston. Bit of Is this some copy-paste Wikipedia or something? I'll have to read it properly afterwards. Kurt Boyd dropping all the knowledge in the chat. Even if you may have never known it, had you not stayed up late being a Twitch goblin. Jerry's a William Hartnell Hoovian himself. Not quite the septitarian. Our 69-year-old friend. Did you make your Twitch account that many years ago? Oh no, it must be... No, I've done the maths. I now understand, Jerry. Alright. Alright, Klingon. Here we go. We're going to play the outro of the song properly now. For real.
Drive off into the sunset with me. You and I will make up the rules. We'll live our lives in imagination. For tonight we're sunset superstars. For tonight I'm a sunset superstar. For tonight you're a sunset superstar. For tonight we're sunset superstars. One more time now. For tonight I'm a sunset superstar. For tonight you're a sunset superstar. For tonight we're sunset superstars. Burning bright and burning out. And hey, I wanna be just like you, superstar.
Exactly, Kurt Boyd, with the surfer beginning. Sleep turns the brain off, and the brain gotta stay on to think. This is some Confucius level wisdom here that you're dropping, Kurt Boy. Keeping an off when awake is also an option, makes the funny more funny. Yes, you have to guard when your brain is allowed to think. And then when you let it free, it's like whoosh. Appreciate the alert, Klingon. Good luck with the washing the dishes so you can actually start dinner. Which you did tell me what you were having. Let's see if I can remember. You're having sausages with something. Sausage is the important bit. Toby, I think you should read my Wikipedia summary. Note the single inverted commas. All right, Landar. All right, we're going to take a read. Christopher Eccleston became Doctor Who in March of 2005. Using my 100% inaccurate abilities, I believe Toby is currently 65 years old, meaning he would be 44 years old in 2005, so not a little kid. Well, in the words of Big Shaq, your dad is 44. According to chat, my age is actually... I'm actually 92, according to chat. So you might want to work on your maths a bit there. But I appreciate it, you know. Oh, that proves my point even more. When I was a whippersnapper. Yeah, but I aged like a hobbit. You know? On my 111th birthday and all that. Oh, Kurt Boy. Oh, Kurt Boy. Nothing wrong with a sausage. Also, aren't you a fan of Star Trek? That would have pretty much predated you. Yes. The maths doesn't work out. A young whippersnapper of 71 years. It's good times. Good maths. I've now got understood that you've got the maths right, zombie. You're not being annoying, Landar. Relax. You're good. That's on me to decide. I can decide to not read chat messages if I don't want to. Not that I'm saying that if I don't read your chat messages, that's because I'm finding you annoying. I often just miss a lot of them, right? So, chill. It's all good. I've got your back, don't worry. Toby was there when they first sliced the bread. I know, if I could have my time again, I'd be a gazillionaire. I'd be the heir to the bread fortune. I don't know how I would make that happen. Some Back to the Future nonsense going on here. They used to say the best thing since sliced Toby. Don't slice me up. I'm better as a whole unit, please. You gotta take me whole. I'm like brown bread, whole bread. I didn't say sliced Toby. Let me reread. They used to say the best thing since sliced Toby. I don't know. I'm seeing it. I'm the one being annoying now. Two can play that game. Steggy, I hope you enjoyed your Sunset Superstar. Steggy also wants animals, which we can also do for Steggy. Steggy's like, I asked for these songs 2 hours ago, Toby. Alright. Please let me know. If I've missed chat messages, please... Made him reveal his age with the corner shop reference, yeah. So now he needs to hide it. Absolutely. Well, I've been loud and proud now. I've done my 92 years old. Didn't know he was a babby goat. Thank you for calling me the goat. It's on par with your release schedule. It's fine. Come on then. Let's get these animals on the go. Which animals do you like? Do you like the fox? The toad? The hare? Or the whatever the hell a falco is? Some falcon of some description. Breath of the Wild basically has falco in it, doesn't it? Sloppy all day. Let's slop 'em up. What are we talking about here? Let's slop 'em up. Slippy autocorrect. Got you. Yeah, Slippy Toad all day. Let's slop 'em up. All my friends are obsessed with that sloppy steaks thing where it's like, let's slop 'em up. To the point where I now say it. Whereas when I first heard it and everything, I wasn't a big fan, right? I wasn't a big fan of sloppy steaks and that whole thing. But it's been drilled into me so much that I just say it now as well. Let's slop 'em up. You know, whenever someone sends me something made by AI, I'm like, let's slop 'em up. Because it's like AI slop, right? Falco looking like the blue chicken in Stardew Valley. Loading symbol. I'm trying to remember. So I did a Stardew Valley run. I've only played Stardew Valley the once, and basically my friends made a server, and so I joined in with it. So I played like once a week for like 6 weeks on a server my friends made. People send you AI slop. Only old people send AI slop. Well, I am 92. I do have peers my age. Stardew Blue Chicken. And there's a falco right there. Okay, I see. %25 chance of getting them. I mean, I feel like I've done it, Landar. What else is there for me to do? I max leveled all of my skills. I rocked the mines. I rocked the goblin cave or whatever it is, and the sand cave. This must feel so... If you know all the things in Stardew, you must be like, oh my god, he's so cringy talking about Stardew Valley. I did the summer dance and the everything. I feel like I've done it all. Especially as a casual game on your own, you think. Well, I guess that's the thing. My friends all did the farming stuff, so I just like... I went to every... This is what I did in Stardew Valley, right? You know, you live out your fantasies in these games. So what I did every day, everyone else worked on the farm, right? And what I did was in the game, to clarify, in the game, was I would go to the pub, drink beers, and play the arcade machine. You know, the one with the little green rats, right, are on the little mine carts, and you have to make the mine cart jump from rail to rail. You know what I'm saying? The Juminos, that's the one. Jumino. Right, so what you gotta understand, it was a hilarious moment. We started playing, and when you first go into the community center where there's Juminos, it said something like, oh, there's an infestation or whatever, or it's like rats. And then later on you discover it's Juminos, right? But at first I thought, well, there's rats in here, I need to kill them, right? So, this is turning me into a monster, right? But I got out the slingshot. And so, I'm on a server with like 6 people. And in that first time you ever see Juminos in the community center, and you go into a room and they run away, I shot one of them with the slingshot. And it comes up with like a server-wide message saying like, Toby pelted a Jumino with a rock. And everyone thought I was a monster, and at the time I didn't know what a Jumino was. I was just playing the game, and I was like, there's rats in the... Kill 10 rats. That's what every quest is in every game. It's like, there's rats infesting the community center. I need to clear out the rats. I'll shoot them with my... Dennis the Menace style. I'm going to shoot them with my... slingshot. So it's like, Toby pelted the Jumino with a rock, and it's like... Everyone thinks I'm an absolute monster. The other thing I did was I was obsessed with the chubs. You know, the fish, the chubs. And so I was the chub master. My house had a big picture of a chub outside. And anybody fished up a chub, they gave it to me. So I was the chub man. You know what I'm saying? Or you could semi-speedrun it, which is actually stressful. Yes, your game logic is flawless. See, Zombie gets it. See, me and Zombie Monkey Martin, we disagree on many things, but what we don't disagree on is corner shop and game logic. Here's Animals for Steggy. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to play the song for real. But you got beaten down by the animals, and it's such a shame that you got carried away by fortune and fame, and taking the blame for me. Such a shame that you got carried away by it. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, on the move, on the run. Cause the dance has the thing slipping out of your grasp. You could see it for a second, and now it's all gone. Your life's unfair. Cause you got beaten down by the animals, and it's such a shame that you got carried away by fortune and fame, and taking the blame for me. Such a shame that you got carried away by it.
to fame and taking the blame for me. Such a shame that you got carried away by beaten down by the animals. Come on, carried away by beaten down by the animals. Come on, carried away by, carried away by, carried away by it, carried away by it.
Woo! Thank you, gang. Thank you, Zombie Monkey Martin. Zum zum. When's your next stream, Zombie Monkey Martin? The community centre is so fun to work towards on your own. Just very much a chill out game. I'm more of a... If I'm going to play it again, Landar, I'm Joe Jamar all the way. Let's make no qualms about this. Apparently I dropped 1,000 frames, Landar, so it's not just you. I lost about 1,000 frames, so something's going on with Tinternet. Big shout out to Zombie Martin. Steggy's hoarding those frames. Steggy's like, I'm going to use them on my stream. Habit of stealing office supplies. When I was at university, right, I had bought this really nice pen from the university shop, right? Not this pen. This is just a prop. This is an example. It had a really nice pen, right? And my mate was like, oh, can I just borrow your pen a second? I just need to fill this in. I'm like, yeah, sure, mate, whatever. I just hand in the pen. 2 minutes later, he gives me back the pen, and it's in bits. Like, every part of it is separated. The ink barrel, the spring, the body, and the tip. They're all in separate bits. Like, in a way you can't put it back together again. And I was like, what? And I was like, how did you manage to do this? And he's like, It's like, I spent a bit of money to make sure I had a really nice pen to... And I was like, you know, you're going to go to the university shop and buy me another one of these pens, right? And he was like, no, I'm not. It's like, wow. Doesn't that show the character? Doesn't that show the character of a person? That they would take your favourite pen to pieces and not buy you a new one in replacement. I'm a pen separator, but I'd never do that with someone else's. Exactly. The audacity. The ghoul. The ghoul. And I'm not talking about ghosts when I talk about ghoul. It was also me. My entire computer just stopped for about 30 seconds. Ouch. Interesting. I wonder if the two events are connected somehow. I do need to figure something out, because if I'm going to stream the Worms 2 speedruns and actually get this world record, like, I can't have drop frames on the recording. And I'm not sure I can record and stream at the same time without it messing up the game. So it's an interesting one. Also, never do it if it's not repairable. Just like give my hand something to do. Yeah, I'd love to learn a bit of that pen twirling. I can kind of twirl a cardboard tube very well, kind of Jedi style, but... Or like Neo from Reloaded. Oh, he mentioned the Matrix. I wonder if it's add matrix or matrix add. Must be add matrix. I don't know how I increment it. I wonder if it does just increment every time I post it. Yes, it does automatically. The matrix. There we go. I'll clarify that one. He belongs in a penitentiary for that crime. And you thought I made bad jokes. In before Steggy's like, this is the best joke I've ever heard. It's so much better than any joke Toby's ever told. I tell the same level of jokes and get absolutely roasted for it. Jerry says it. Oh, it's so... Look, see, Bethanol's like, yes, Jerry, it's so funny. You're so witty and intelligent. And it's like, what do I get? No, Toby. No. I'll tell you another one of these. It's similar to the pen story, right? So I do this thing, right? You know when you get the bill at a restaurant and they hand you the card scanner thing, right? So I take the card scanner and put it to my ear and go, pay the man, right? It's a fun little joke. You got the card scanner thing, and instead of putting my card in to pay, I put it to my ear and go, pay the man, and everybody laughs and whatever, right? That's what's meant to happen. Anyway, so I told this to a friend, and that friend was like, that's stupid, you're an idiot, that's nonsense, right? A few years later, I'm chatting to some friends of that friend, right? People I don't know so well, they're friends of the friend. And he's telling me stories about this friend, and he says, oh, there was this one time, it was really funny, we were at a restaurant. I was like, oh yeah, uh-huh. He's like, we're at the restaurant, and he takes the thing and goes, pay the man. And I'm like, you roast me for that joke. You say it's a stupid idea, da, 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 da. Then you go and use it, and your friends find it funny and think that you came up with it or something. I'm not still petty about this, like, 8 or 9, 10 years later. Do you have bad friends, Toby? I'm just picking out the stories that are going to be funny. These aren't great stories. I've been streaming now for like 4 years. I'm scraping the barrel for stories, okay? I'm really trying, all right? I can't have dead air during the stream. So for 2.5 to 3 hours, twice a week, every week, sometimes with a bonus stream on a Saturday, for the last 4 years, I've had to fill every single moment with witty repartee, banter, things to keep you guys entertained, okay? I'm gonna be scraping the barrel for stories now, right? How many stories do I have? It's like David Mitchell, Lee Mack, and Would I Lie to You, like 20 series. They have no truth left. Yeah, but at least they're getting fed constantly funny lies. And I guess that's what the chat is, right? That's what you guys are. You guys are constantly funny lies. Look, some of us are new and want to hear it all. I had to go back to all the old banter. So I had this tennis accident, right? I got this scar on here. That's literally banter from 3.5 years ago. Dagmar. Speaking of Dagmar being back. How are you feeling, Dagmar? I feel like the last few streams you've been here, you've always had some kind of ills or whatever. 5 stories, 5 jokes, banana phone bit, Simpsons references, and the Monaco go, go, go. It's the Monaco Grand Prix. It's every week. It's this weekend, isn't it? The Monaco Grand Prix, Pitma? Is the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend? Because if it is, then my theory is right that it is literally every weekend is the Monaco Grand Prix. It is literally every weekend is the Monaco Grand Prix. No one can prove to me otherwise. Yeah, Monaco's the good one. Yeah. Well, Monaco's the one that when it would be on as a little kid, I would get out the pencils and make the racetrack in my lounge. Return from vacations. I'm tired from travel stuff. Yeah. I appreciate it. Man. I'm with you. Vacay sucks. Staycay. That's what I'm all about. Ooh. No F1 this weekend. I think it's the Monaco Grand Prix. I think you got that wrong, Pitma. I think you need to look up the news. Canada is next. Wow, okay. They've got them in Canada and America now. All these North American F1. Is North America really breaking into the market? 7th of June, the Monaco Grand Prix. See, we're only a month away. It's always on. There's blood on the streets and the alarm goes bleep and you move. Fell off the horse. for you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dagama is the one who can prove. He'll crack the code with his theory of horses. He'll break the mold with his theory of horses. He'll break the code with his theory of horses.
Your theme tune is sick, Dagama. Your theme tune is sick. The type of person who should love F1 but just never got to. I'm more of an Alt F4 guy myself. More of an Alt F4 guy. Alright. Aiden. Are you still there and do you want the GTA 3 theme? I will do it, but it's just going to require some camera setup. I might Alt F4 your stream. Yeah, then you can go watch the Star Fox one and give me the review. So, this is not... Either way, it's not a bad deal. On duty. Alright. Let me get this set up for you. It's on duty. Get in the hole. Right, let's see if this stupid AI thing comes on today. Hello? I'm putting it in the wrong one. Here we go. On? Yes, okay. Okay, warning for a bright light. Okay, it didn't come on. There we go. Move that down. The lightning's coming for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta plug this in and you lose. Here we go. Oh, nearly trip over the other thing. Okay. Is it AI'd? I don't think so. It doesn't look AI today, but let me just check. Sound settings. Ooh. Yeah, audio enhancement's off. Good. Probably shouldn't trip over stuff unless it's tripping up the stairs. Good song. Good song. The lightning is coming for you. There's stuff everywhere, man. This is the thing about having this multi-stream setup. Like, it's cool. I can have the piano as well, but it's such a faff. But it's worth it. It's worth it. You guys make it worth it. Alright. I probably don't need the sheets for this, but whatever. We got the song list on right. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Be heading off after this song. Not Lander on our way home. Actually, I might be back sooner than 6 months. Hey, my once every half year Landar is what I'm all about. But it's been great hanging out again, man. On duty. All right. We can hear that? We're all good? All right. That is not bad for going in completely cold without having warmed up piano. Man, I didn't have the camera on my face at all. For having gone in completely cold with no piano warm-up, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm pretty impressed with myself being able to do that from no warm-up. Thank you, Zombie Monkey Martin. Just so cool, this thing, right? Ah! So, bum. Funny, I can't play it out of context. You get the idea. The departure of the Landar. Good luck, Landar. Good luck. You rock, man, even when not warmed. Thank you. Even when you're lukewarm. So you got me on piano now, so now I want to play piano stuff. I want to play piano stuff, man. I was working a bit more on this from the other day. Ending from Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, right? Whoop whoop. Do you have any original of yours with some low tones? I do have some piano originals, and I do have some ones with low tones. But I can't even remember them. I need to dig them out. If you allow me to go to guitar, I could sing something with a low voice for you, or has a low voice a lot of the time. If that's what you mean by it. Oh, what do I want to do with my life? Haha.
to sit for a bit and get my sugars back up. What do you use to snack to get those sugars back up? Yeah, something smooth to give a warm mood. There you go. Diadox. I never get that end bit right, but this time I did. So my trick is DC. If I scream, so when I'm on this bit, I now shout at myself, DC, DC, GD, BAG. I just shout the notes to myself in my head. GC. I'm sure eventually I won't have to do that anymore, but that bit my brain just doesn't seem to get unless I scream the notes in my head to myself. So whilst it sounds all really pleasant and nice on the outside, in my head I'm screaming the note. Alright, I'm actually on the microphone this time. And we're back in the room. BAG. I did do some G-Ad9. It sounds like my steel pan class today actually shouting notes. I mean, I agree with it. The more I try and actually get good, the more I'm like, I just have to sit there and say out loud the note name and the scale degree of every note I play. And sing it. It's the only way. The best thing for low blood sugar is OJ. Remember that, the Tasmanian Devil? Wow, do you like this, Bethanol? We've got B7. And then we have the sharp 5 or flat 6, flat 13. That's my music theory hot take of the day. Mixolydian flat 6 is a good chord scale, and you can't convince me otherwise. All the jazz cats will go, no, Mixolydian flat 6 sucks. Only ever use Phrygian dominant. Only use Phrygian dominant. And I'm like, I want the natural 9. I want the natural 9 and the flat 13. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Wait, spell those out. So, mixo flat 6 is just Mixolydian with a flat 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Whereas Phrygian dominant also has the flat 9. So it's 1, 1, flat 9, 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Right, so is the only difference between mixo flat 6 and Phrygian dominant is the 9, right?
That's mixo flat 6, and then Phrygian dominant. Yeah, you use it on the 6th chord, right? 6 major. So if I'm playing, it's the chord scale you use on this, right? So you go like 2, 5, 1, 6. That chord. I know you like that chord, Bethnal. That's the one we put the. That's the one where Jazz Cats will also put the flat 9 on it and do Phrygian dominant. Whereas I'm like, hold on a second. What's wrong with our friend Mixo flat 6? What's wrong? I prefer D major or D's major. 5 of 2. Yeah, so yeah, 5 of 2, right? 6 dominant or 5 of 2, depending on whether you want to look at it as a secondary dominant or just, yeah. 6 dominant, which is the 5 of 2. I agree with you, Bethnal. I like thinking about secondary dominance. Because then you know where it's going. So it has the intent to come back here. Which I understand. So if you are resolving to D minor, I understand the intent to do the Phrygian dominant because you are doing a 5 to 1 to a minor chord, right? But in the context of the whole, natural, I like making it a 9, the natural 9. The dominant is just the 5 chord, Klingon. So if you take a major scale, and instead of singing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you give them numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you go to the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to 1. If you put a chord on each one, then the 5 chord, G, or it'd be G7. You just use only notes of the chord scale to build it in thirds, right? And then you're back to 1. So the dominant chord really wants to resolve back home. It's there to there. But that's the ambiguity of harmonic versus melodic minor. Ooh, yeah, interesting. Interesting. So you're within your rights, certainly. I'm just saying, just people. It's not that anything is wrong. It's just that people rule it out, or they say, "Oh, it's don't even bother with mixo flat 6." And I'm like, hear me out, mixo flat 6. Hear me out, okay? It's not that I'm trying to change anything anyone does. I'm just saying, give your boy mixo flat 6 a chance, right? I feel like it hasn't had its fair share. Hello, yellow lover. We were talking about you earlier. What was the context we were talking about you? Something to do with W's. Oh, someone said wow. And I interpreted the 2 W's as having an extra word with a W in it. And then I talked about you, where it's like, we're talking about multiple W's, but you don't even have a single W. That's what it was. So we were talking all about you, yellow lover, earlier. Here for it as an option. There we go. It's when I play Verdanturf Town, right, on the piano. Single W. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, zombie. You've been here long enough to understand my lingo. Right. Oh yeah, you got me. I'm more of a Dolly Mixtures fan myself. Klingon. Klingon, do you know what Dolly Mixtures are? On the whiteboard, that's we call him Cuthbert or Hubert. It's something like that. It's basically when I need to go AFK for 5 minutes, this guy keeps you occupied. Keeps everyone happy and entertained whilst I'm away. That's who he is. It was a running a running joke from 5 years ago. It's a running jag. Wow, I got a Jaguar. Vroom vroom. Okay. Can we roast him? You can. Go for it. Do your worst. Alright, are we good on the piano sound? Yeah. Roast away. I'm going to play Verdanturf Town just because it has Mixo flat 6 in it. And I'm like, see? See? Mixo flat 6. I didn't mean to be that sound. Ah. Look, Mixolydian flat 6. I keep wanting to do that and I keep failing it. Let me have another go at that bit. I'm struggling with that lick so much. Nailed it. Whatever. Carla. Alright, gang. Carla made it just for the end, but I think it might be time for me to go to bed and find you guys a raid target. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It's so cool to be able to just jump over to the piano like this now, organically, right? Seems pretty normal to me. It's the most diatonic to the home tonic. Yeah, it's just the jazz cats would always want to chuck in the flat 9, right? Which there's nothing wrong with, but... L pineapple pizza. We accept all kinds here. Even if you have the wrong opinion about the pineapple pizza, the greatest pizza ever made, Yellow Lover, you are still welcome here. It is okay. If you really want to express your pineapple pizza opinion, on the Discord there is also a anti-pineapple pizza roll. So if you want to, join the Discord and join the anti-pineapple pizza crew. I'm pro, but there's a whole bunch of people who are against pineapple pizza in my Discord, and there's a roll for it, so come get your roll. The piano is not organic. That is true. I do have an electric keyboard. And it's a keyboard more than so than a piano, but it works for me. Just the cheese. Yellow Lover's like, don't even tempt me with all that other top, just cheese. The purity of that pizza. Fair play, I appreciate it. Let's go to the bad hairline and hear some blow it up. It does sound like a good, tempting offer. Aiden, I will just check if there's anyone else, but I'm not against that suggestion. Unless there's someone else I desperately want to go to, but I don't think so. I think you suggested someone good there. Bad Hairline did raid us on Tuesday. Right, I'll be back next week. I can't make any promises about finishing Klingon's theme tune, and I can't make any promises about sorting out the bass guitar. But what I can promise is that I will be back. Unless I decide not to. But I will be back. I will be back. Next week, I will be here. Don't worry. Thank you so much for hanging out, gang. I really appreciate you all. Alright. Balding Man plays video game music. Wonderful. I did worry. It's okay. Keep it calm, people. Bad Hairline. Is it Productions? I always spell people's names wrong. There we go. Let me just think of a raid message. We'll do We'll do Cuthbert solved the Rubik's Cube. And pineapple pizza is getting mixed opinions. And Star Fox is even more divisive. Mixolydian Flat 6 is better than Phrygian Dominant. No question. There's the raid message, folks, and I will do the one for the subbies. You're welcome, Aiden. Thank you for challenging me on the Grand Theft Auto one. It's really good for me to be able to do that from cold and show I have massively improved my ability to do it. So it's all Greek to me. Klingon, you can grab the one with the emotes this time. You can grab the one with the emotes. Where's the raid gone? / raid Bad Hairline Productions. Here we go. I'll play you out with this.
Chris is here, you should be glad. He'll be the best friend you ever had. He's always calm, he's never mad. And once he's gone, you'll be sad. 2 + 2 = 4. And if you're lucky, Chris will stay some more. What else can you say about Chris? He's more punctual than the Swiss.
There you go, gang. See you next week. Yellow Lover. Bye, Zoom. Bye, Chris. Bye, Jerry. Bye, Bethanol. Bye, Pitma. Take car. June 7th. Monaco Grand Prix. That's when I'll take the car. The worst one. Don't listen to Pitma, folks. 45 streakers. Bethanol and Pitma. Absolute legends, the lot. I can't do that laugh this late at night, but I do laugh like him. You are right.